Shalom, giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash, and double honors unto the elder apostles and elder bishops who teach and rule well. Shalom and salutations to the hopeful elect. This is your brother Rabbi Yamyan here to share a lesson. And quick lesson is from the book of Ecclesiastes, the 9th chapter, and the 2nd verse. And I'll read the verse, but there's a particular word or phrase that I wanted to go into, briefly to help edify the elect, because what you are seeing today, we are all going through the economic hardships in these last days. We are all battling, different, spirits of wickedness, confusion, so on and so forth on a daily basis. And this is not only the one seeking, righteousness, seeking Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, but people in the world, they are also battling economic hardships and fighting these different spirits. But there's a difference between, the two. You understand? So us, we cannot look at the plight of those out there, in the world and envy them, right? That they seem to be getting ahead, despite their wickedness of being in the world, and us that fear Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and repenting daily, seem to be going through the same thing, but it may seem to us like we have it, worse. You understand? But don't be discouraged, man. Those that live by faith, right, is gonna be saved, and those that live according to this world is gonna be destroyed. So this portion of scripture, it interests me when I read it earlier today. I just wanted to share it real quick. This is Ecclesiastes 9 and 2, and it says, all things come alike to all, right? There's one event to the righteous and to the wicked, to the good and to the clean and to the unclean, to him that sacrificeth, to him and to him that sacrificeth not. As is good, so is the sinner, right? So we all perish and we all die, right? We all go through the hardness of life. We all perish and we die. This body die, right? And he that sweareth as he that feareth an oath. But I wanted to go into this word event. There's one event, right? Let's see some. So we all perish, right? That is that one event that happened unto all. Alright, I want to go into the word event. It says unforeseen meeting or event, an accident, a happening, chance, fortune, right? And then you go into the word fate, right? So all these things, happen unto us, but it's how you deal with it, right? As an upright individual seeking Yahweh Hashem Yahushai of the hopeful elect, how we handle, these particular, events, these unforeseen happenings or chance or accidents is what is gonna give us that crown of life, right? Like I said, we all going through these economic straits, right? So for the upright individual, you trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai until the better end to provide all your needs, right? Scriptures talk about faith, being unseen, right? So we have cashed in all our chips, in faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai that he's gonna deliver us, right? We ain't looking to lie, steal, or murder anyone so that we can fill our bellies, but the wicked is gonna take that course. You understand? These particular events, even though we all perish one way or another, We all fighting, these spirits of temptation, these spirits of confusion and just wickedness on a daily basis. Right? It's how we handle, right, those events, right, is what is going to give us, the crown of life. And I was just thinking about that, meditating upon it, a little bit earlier. The differences, the choices and stuff that we make, even though we all suffer the same, streets and temptation. And that is what is going to keep us during the hour of temptation, how we behave ourselves, how we carry ourselves now, right? Fearing Yahweh Shem Yahushua, doing what he said, right, is what is going to preserve us in the days of calamity to come, and they will come. See, right now it may seem that things kind of quiet down a little bit, but suddenly, this whole day-to-day work could, this rock could be pulled, from under us. You're going to work, you're going to the store, to pay bills, so on and so forth. All these things could change, boom, at an instant. And what you are doing now is what is going to benefit you, in the various events, the different trials, the different tribulations, the tests that's going to come during the time of Jacob's trouble, right, and the hour of temptation, right? But even though the people of this world, or the wicked, the sons of men, are going through the same thing, they are not looking, or they have not sought after Yahweh Shem Yahushua and what he could do for them, right? But rather what is in their own hand, what is in their might, right, for them to do for themselves. And it's not something that is honest, because when they break the system down, all these things of going into work to earn a wage is going to be done with, right? So a lot of people, they're going to get things or sustain themselves by either selling things or stealing things. You understand? Which is sin, betraying, murdering, so that they may obtain. Right? So it's how you handle each particular event, unforeseen meeting or event, accident, a happening, a chance. Right? Something met with, i.e. accident, fortune, something befallen. Right? So it's how you handle this, the situation, on the right hand side through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. We're gonna make it through these various, events that is gonna happen. So I want to drag it out too long. That was on my mind and stuff, and Lord willing, you all meditate upon, these sayings and these precepts, man. Alright? So that the Most High, he could work on you. So just something I wanted to share real quick. I'm gonna drag it out. I hope you all having a great weekend. May the Lord keep you all on your household. Until the next time, this is your brother Rai Banyamyan. Shalom to you all.